The Warmup, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Ted Madden. The long 8-month wait is over as high school football season starts tonight. The non-district season always has tons of marquee games on the docket, and this year is no different. The biggest game on the schedule might be happening tonight in North Shore as the Woodlands visit the Mustangs. Let's preview some of those monster games in the lineup presented by Xochitl Chips and Salsa. There's no denying it, North Shore is in the middle of a dynasty. 3 state titles in the past 4 years has made them the hunted. Tonight, the Woodlands is hoping to catch their prey as they bring back 4-star junior quarterback Mabry Matoyer. As a sophomore, Matoyer threw for 2,500 yards and 25 touchdowns, but he never saw the kind of secondary that North Shore has. Javen Anderson and Jacoby Davis are considered elite shutdown defensive backs, and they could cause Matoyer some problems. The Mustangs also have a young quarterback in Caleb Bailey, who won state MVP honors as a freshman last year. The Highlanders are going to have to keep things close early if they want to stay in this one. A nice cross-classification matchup takes place Friday at Freedom Field as Shadow Creek hosts Manville. The Sharks have found some success in Class 6A and will be led this year by quarterback Duke Butler, the coach's son. They also have a solid ground attack with Tyleek Burton returning after a 760-yard sophomore season. The Mavericks are a favorite in 5A and are trying to toughen up by scheduling 6A competition. A lot of their experienced rushing game has graduated, but quarterback Caden Smith should still be able to find targets all over the field.
Warm up your game day with the authentic flavors of ancient cooking. So thin, so crisp, so good. So chill.
He's considered the best defensive lineman in the state, but Katy Paetow's David Hicks has yet to find a home at the collegiate level. Hicks will be playing his first year for the Panthers, but before he gets his senior campaign underway, we caught up with him on the recruiting trail.
Hi, I'm David Hicks. I play defensive line, and I go to Paetow High School. Really somewhere I feel like home, somewhere the coaching staff I can gel with, I can learn from, and just become a better man and a better person. I take pride in me knowing the game, really. I'm trying to work on getting stronger, faster, moving left and right quicker, still getting smarter. I have some really good guys around me, really good teammates, really good coaches. I'm most excited to go out there and do our best to go win state, and I really feel like with the coaching staff and my teammates that we can do that. I'm mostly excited for just being out there and being able to have fun with my teammates and being out there making an impact for this Paetow team. Go out there and try to win state. It's not just a one-man sport, it's a team sport. You need everybody in football to be great. So it's one thing I really love about the sport. Obviously, I want them to remember me by my football accolades and standards, but mostly I want them to remember me by just how great a person I am and how good of an impact I made in their lives.
We'll have our cameras at a lot of big games this week, but we can't make it to all of them. Here are some games that you need to keep an eye out for in the hype. A good one tonight pits Summer Creek against Klein Cain. Summer Creek ended district play at 3-3, but still managed to go 4 rounds deep in the playoffs. That speaks to the depth of District 21-6A. The Bulldogs have questions on defense this year, but their offense is strong behind athlete Melvin Nichols and running back Lloyd Avant. The Hurricanes are losing a senior class that had 46 players on a 9-3 team, but they are still talented at the receiver position behind Jalen Smith. Should be a good one out in Klein. Another huge game Thursday night takes place in Atascocita. The Eagles host Dickinson, and both teams have long playoff aspirations. Atascocita is starting junior quarterback Zion Brown, who got a ton of experience last year when he filled in for an injured starter early in the season. Jamari Green and Torrey Blaylock will provide Brown a tough running game behind him as well. The Gators return 9 starters on offense, including the speedy Marquise Johnson. No matter who wins this one, both teams will get big-time experience for the rest of the season. This year on the show, we will be handing out a defensive title belt to a team we covered that puts forth the best defensive effort. We will also continue giving out MVP bobbleheads throughout the year as well. Let's take a look at who might be in line to get both of these awards this week in The Buzz. The Woodlands has a prolific offense that they will bring into their Thursday night affair with North Shore. However, the Mustangs' defense is a turnover machine. Their defensive backs, Javen Anderson and Jacoby Davis, combined for 8 interceptions last year and will be ball hawking again this year. Could be a tough defense to pick apart for the Highlanders, especially in Week 1. Friday night, C.E. King is very opportunistic on the defensive side of the ball, and that could pose problems for Crosby. The Panthers have a chance to make some big plays defensively if the Cougs get careless. Langham Creek wide receiver Jaquez Paetow could be a bobblehead contender this week. Considered one of the top 2 receivers in the state, Paetow is a true speedster, and when he gets the ball in the open field, strike up the band. It's probably going to be a house call. El Campo's Ruben Owens is always an MVP waiting to happen. Going into his senior year, Owens is looking for yet another 2,000-yard season before he heads off to Louisville. That's going to do it for today's show. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to get out and see some Texas high school football this weekend. For even more high school football content, be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Ted Madden, and I hope we got you all warmed up for all the action this weekend.